tell you a quick story about that. So when I was a senior in college, taking you way back now, I lived with 5 other guys, all buddies, the 6 of us. All we wanted to do, second semester senior year, all we wanted to do was have enough money to rent a Winnebago and go to South Padre Island for spring break. That was it. That was our sole goal. Graduation, we were focused. We were taking responsibility. So we all had odd jobs and things like that, but it wasn't enough. We needed $1,800. That's $300 a piece. So we were racking our brains trying to come up with it. I was walking through the hospital one day, kind of cut through to get to my off-campus house, and I saw a bulletin board, right back the bulletin board, and it said volunteers needed. It had these dollar signs. Volunteers needed. It said experimental painkiller drug. Students welcome. Will pay dollars. $300. Oh my God, this is perfect. This is like, something from heaven. Angels were singing. It was wonderful. And I didn't have cell phones at the time, so I couldn't take a picture of it. I couldn't call anyone. So I just ripped off the little thing that had the phone number of it. Went back, told all my friends, and all 6 of us signed up for this experiment. South Padre Island, here we come. So I go in. I was the first one. I was the guinea pig. I go in. There's a doctor in the room. I said, "Are you sure you paid $300 for this?" Yes, he confirmed it. He had $300 cash. Perfect. They would probably never do this today. Experimental drug, sure. I didn't sign a single waiver. I just went in and looked for $300. So he said, "Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to administer the drug. I'm going to give you about 10 minutes. You're going to chill out. And I'm going to take this little pin here. I'm going to stick it into your shin. And I'm going to do it several times. And just raise your hand when you feel pain. That's it. Just raise your hand. I'll hand you $300. What could be easier?" So he gives me the drug, and it's actually this incredibly strong drug. I started hallucinating, actually. I thought the doctor was the Easter Bunny. He's jumping around the room. It's the craziest thing. But I just stayed focused on this $300, right? The $300 is the thing. So he gives me 10 minutes to kind of settle into myself. I go, he sticks it in. I don't feel it. He sticks it in my shin again. I don't feel it. He sticks it in the third time. I feel it. I raise my hand. Am I done? Yes. Here's your $300. Couldn't be easier. So my roommate thing, I come back and says, "The easiest thing in the world." I crash for a bit. My roommate goes, he comes back, he's wearing shorts, and he's got welts all over his shin. Huge welts. And it's this guy, Eric Wright. Like, "Eric, what are you doing?" He goes, "Well, I wanted to prove how tough I was." He said to raise my hand, I want to see how much pain I could take. And so he had them stick in about 15 different times. He didn't raise his hand. Finally, he raised his hand when he had enough. Like, "What are you doing?" He sat there and he unnecessarily took pain. And not only was it not good for him, right? He had welts all over his shin. It didn't help the experiment. In fact, it hurt the experiment. It didn't do anyone any good, right? So we're not out here being martyrs. We don't need to take the pain. There are ways to deal with adversity. There are ways to deal with resilience. There are ways to build your resilience as you go. And I want to talk about it. Steve teed this up, but it's just the 4 factors. So it's adversity, right? And just by